Ak Suk San. Slay evil immediately. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today we'll be reviewing S.H.Figuarts Hajime Saito from Rurouni Kenshin, or Samurai X. However, I guess technically not Samurai X. Well, kind of, but this is, or from the original OVA Samurai X. Well, not really, but this is the Wolf of Mibu, or Nibu, rather. Saito, my favorite Rurouni Kenshin character, finally in S.H.Figuarts form. I do have his other toy figure version. I should have bought him out for a comparison, but he's away in storage right now. I do have a couple figures to compare him to. And then also, I should also note, this is not the cigarette that he comes with. I made that myself. That is a Shadowtoys Photography custom cigarette. But I will show you his actual cigarette and all his parts and stuff. There's a lot of things I like on this figure. I thought it was near perfect. There is one little thing I don't like about it, but let's go into just the overall sculpt and paint. I mean, he looks awesome. The eyes look awesome. The outfit, his uniform, the police uniform. Yeah, he just looks perfect. Just absolutely flawless. Can't complain. Aesthetic is all there, other than like statues, PVC statues, and like the other figure I have is like 3 points, or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 POA, and the legs don't even move. So this is definitely a welcome change. And you can check out that cigarette I made there. I may start selling them. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how many to make, what to charge for them. But I'll be like a Shadow Toy Marlboro Lights, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, happy the way that came out, and happy it fits in his finger. I didn't make that specifically for him, but here, let's go through his hands, and I'll get through his to the cigarette holding hand. He comes with 2 fists. And they were a little bit difficult to remove, so you do got to be careful, but they do have nice sculpt in there. They do look like gloves. He comes with 2 of these, well, I don't know if you call them, oh, am I missing one? Open palm hands there, and he comes with that one as well. It's kind of more of a gripping for the Gatotsu, which is a real style that I've partially mastered, and it really works. Here's some open palm hands. You know, whenever I need to score a hit on somebody, you switch to that Gatotsu, man. That's all the stances really work and do that. Here's 2. Technically this is the scabbard or sheath holding hand on the right, and this is another sword drawing hand. I put the other one in there that's more like this because I don't like that's not closed like this so the sword can pop out, which I'll get to next. As you can see, the last hand there is kind of a gripping, and I just put the cigarette in there. But let me show the sword off first. But he wears it this way. Oh, and I can't flip it forward with it like that. I'm gonna have to pop this out, take it like that, and he wears it backwards until he's ready to draw it. So, and he doesn't have a Bato Jutsu type draw either. He just unsheaths it. So I'm just gonna put that back because this is not the way he wears it. This is the proper way. He wears it like the old late 1800s, early 1900s Japanese police officers of old Edo, Tokyo. Let's get his sword in his hand, actually. As you can see, that was just the sheath there, but it is a little tight, but I guess that's good. You want it tight rather than loose. You gotta be careful with the, sorry, I think that's the scabbard, the finger guard. I don't want to mess up, but I'll show off the sword, and then I'll get him in the, I'll show off the articulation, faces, all that stuff. But great sword, not a reverse blade sword. Let's go over the faces first. This comes with a bonus Kenshin face. I'll tell you right off the bat, I don't have the Kenshin Figuarts. I have the Daizens, and I've been collecting Kenshins for so long, I didn't really need another Kenshin. I do have Aoshi on pre-order. You best believe I bought my boy Aoshi. I mean, Saito, Aoshi, and Shishio are around my favorites. But I'm kind of, and of course, his Kenshin's master, Seijiro Hiko. But yeah, I didn't get the Kenshin. I didn't like the legs on it, and I'm gonna wait till it goes down in price, maybe a little bit, goes to more in the $30 range. I think it's still up there in the 60s. Wait till it goes down to like 35, and maybe I'll grab one. But I really didn't like the legs design on him at all, so I did pass on that. But I won't be passing on any of the other ones, honestly. Even if they make another Shishio, I'll get that. Here's a screaming face. To switch the faces, you just slide it out and slide it back in. But I'm not going to change the faces, only because Saito, I mean, if you're familiar with Kenshin and know, he's not too... He doesn't emote emotionally. He's not emotional, you know what I mean? He kind of will make a grimace face. It's very just like in the moment, like if he gets stabbed or Batose gets close or something like that and nearly hits him, he'll make this face. But it's usually very stoic. Is this the smiling one? Yeah, that's a nice one. When he's dunking on Sanosuke. But yeah, so they just kind of slide in there. It's very easy, and the head does pop off easily as well. Let's go into articulation, and then I'll go into a bit of a pose. So the head is on a double ball peg. Get some really great range there. Up a decent amount despite the hair. I mean, move that sword there. He's clearly looking up. So that's good. Side to side, of course. Tilt, really good expression. All there, very happy. Butterflies are beautiful and function so well. Oh my God, I almost broke it. Oh my goodness, it's still going. Wow, look at that butterfly. That is beautiful. A bit of a gap in the back, but I mean, they did put a hefty piece in there, and I just pushed that way out there. I hope I didn't break it. Goodness. No, that's... Wow. He can almost, like, I think he could almost touch his other shoulder. Wow, he can. That is insane. That is a great butterfly. Backwards, not too much, but can I complain when it does this? Like, wow, that is impressive. Very impressive. That is beyond A+. That is S-class elite. Great arm. I like what they did with the arms, the shoulder joint in there. Very nice. It can get look a little detached if you pull it down. You know what I mean? So you do have to kind of fuss with it just to get it up there. That's not really my complaint, but I'll get to that. The bicep joint is beautiful. Double jointed elbows, which gets you a little past 90 there. And the wrist, of course. Now, upper torso, this is where it gets a little dodgy, as I would say. Here's the upper torso, but you see the bottom is like, I can't even call it one piece. It is, but there's no double ball peg there, which is super disappointing. I don't know why they didn't do that and just leave this a floating piece. This would have been figure of the year with this articulation, but they had to put this overlay here. Well, first, the top is pretty good. He gets a decent bow there, but the bottom, you have to, like, this is soft. See, watch my thumb. See that? How much that goes in? There's like nothing in there. It's hollow. But it articulates. Very weird. And then he gets a lower bend. So, very strange design. And that kind of just, was that pop? Do I have to pop that? I don't know. It's just like a rubber piece. Backwards. Not too much. Let's get this arm down here. But yeah, very weird. So you kind of operate it from the, like, pelvis waist area from underneath. You know what I mean? So that's where you get your twist. I mean, the top, whoops, there goes the cigarette. I didn't lose it, don't worry. The top twists, but the bottom, you have to do it from here. You get, I guess, oh wow, okay. Okay, Tamashii's doing something new. A lot of these companies are doing new things, and I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't like it. It's why change what's not broke. You know what I mean? They didn't yet master that, and they went ahead and did something completely different. But really weird. I mean, the sword you have to attach on there, but you do have to be careful, so that moves up and down. But yeah, that's just my one complaint on here. Otherwise, this figure would have been perfect. I mean, it does move pretty well, but imagine the range you would have gotten without that. And then this kind of hinders the leg a bit, but goes up there. Beautiful joint in there. That is gorgeous. I love that joint. That is a beautiful joint. Gets a thigh cut in there. What do I want to call that? The crotch. Pelvic piece there. The thigh. I guess that's the thigh piece, but yeah, thigh to pelvic area. But yeah, really nice. Good thigh rotation, double jointed knees, which looks decent. Breaks up that a little bit, but that's okay. And feet down, up, pretty good. Feels better. You know what it reminds me of, but feels better than the not the Spike figure, the Vicious. But this is definitely a bit better than that. A bit better. All right, and then as promised, let's get him into Gatotsu. One of the first stands there. There we go. You kind of have to, I wonder, hang on. Oh, I want to break the sword. Yikes. Okay, nice crossbody there. All right, and let's get that hand. Kind of has to hide the tip of the blade, so he's not really doing it perfectly. Maybe if I twist this. No, I don't think is the elbow. There we go. Yes. There we go. That's it. That's it. And then you don't really twist, you kind of say like that. You can't really see it, but can he do it and stay standing? Oh yeah, the ankles move. Beautiful. Here, stay standing there. Nice. Very nice. Very pleased. He's got the perfect stance. Can he crouch a little low? Yes, he can. Very good. Very good. Is that stance 1? Two. Comes 3-ish. Similar to 2, but he swings up. And then 0, he kind of comes just as is, or he does the, let's see if I can move this around. There's technically 2 ways to do 0 stance, and they mostly show him doing this one, where he's like, does the pullback, where it's like, kind of like a karate stance 1, you know, and then he fires out. Let's see if we can get it like... Nice. So he's like... Everyone I've ever faced, sparring with, and pulled this move out on, I've always landed. Always landed. It's crazy because you can't see the blade coming. You don't know where the target is going to land. And you don't have to keep your eyes on the target either. You kind of keep it in your peripheral, and yeah, you hit every time. All right, let's get that. Oh, did I even show the cigarette holding hand? No, I did not. So it's a little plainer, as you can see. Maybe it's not a cigarette. Actually, it looks like just a rolled one. But it doesn't have a spark tip. Maybe he didn't hit it yet or light it up yet, but which is not bad. But I like the more regular type here. If I could squeeze that in there again. Oops, where'd it go? Right here. Fingers are close enough together. There we go. So, can it go? What just fell? Oh, okay, the back of that. That's no problem. All right, let's get him into chill stance and do some comparisons. Do I have this backwards? It should just slide. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, despite the hindrance there, I'm having a good time with them. I mean, you can get all the poses a lot better than that old figure I was talking about. I'm really mad at myself for not thinking about grabbing it before this review, but it's been a bit of a hectic time. All right, let's get him nice and straight, but kind of posed. So, not too many comparisons. I mean, this is a Figuarts, so here's like a Marvel Legend, which is, oh wow, still smaller. Here's a Figuarts Common Rider Zero. Get him over there. Tamashii store exclusive remake. And actually one more, because I don't have too many Kenshin yet. This is my first Figuarts one. Here's Daizin, who I've reviewed. Shishio, cloth good Shishio. Which isn't that much bigger. I mean, yes, here, but then here, he doesn't seem like that huge. You know what I mean? And it's okay that he's a little bigger because he is supposed to be imposing and stuff like that. He's like the final bad guy in my opinion, unless you want to count Kenshin's son or something like that. I don't know. But Shishio is the last big bad. He never gets to fight Saito again. Rightfully so. I like that at the end. It's like he's not the same. I wanted to kill the Batosei, and he's not the Batosei anymore. Thought that was sweet. Turns out to be a married man, and I don't know, I like the creator of Kenshin obviously is disgusting, but the story is very beautiful, and none of that, criminal stuff was ever, not a hint of it in it. It was just a really great story, really great anime, really great manga. I wish there was a story to continue it. I wish somebody else would pick it up and get like Saito's adopted son, and I think, what was it, Enishi? Or I think that was, or Kenshi. I forgot Kenshin's son's name. Becomes like a Shishio, and Yahiko, kind of is like the Kenshin kind of thing, and with Karu's Kamin style and all that. I can't believe I remember some of these terms because it's been just so long. But yeah, very happy with this Saito. Oh, I didn't get to check out the back of his head. Very nice. Very happy. Definitely recommend picking it up if you're a Kenshin fan or just a Figuarts fan in general. It is a really great figure, really great posing. I am looking forward to Aoshi. When I get him, I will be reviewing him. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I pre-order, or when I post it, I should say. And yeah, till next time.